If someone in your life makes you doubt your memory, reactions, or even your own worth, it's probably not just in your head. Abuse isn't always loud. Sometimes it hides behind charm, affection, and love. At Psych2Go, we're here to support you on your healing journey. Our mission is to offer insight and tools to help you feel seen, heard, and empowered. Whether you're navigating trauma or seeking emotional clarity, you're not alone, and we're here with you every step of the way. This video breaks down the 5 stages of abuse, including the most dangerous one, so you can stop blaming yourself and start seeing the pattern clearly. Because once you can name it, you can begin to break it. What is the cycle of abuse? In 1979, psychologist Dr. Lenore Walker interviewed hundreds of survivors of domestic violence and discovered a repeating emotional pattern in abusive relationships. Aren't always linear, but they tend to repeat in loops. Emotional, psychological, verbal, financial, and physical abuse all show up in this cycle. Once you understand it, you can begin to see through the confusion and reclaim your power. Stage 1, love bombing. In the beginning, everything feels perfect. They shower you with love, attention, compliments, even gifts. You feel seen, chosen, and deeply wanted. During a vulnerable time in your life, you're grieving, burnt out, or just feeling unseen. And this person seems to offer comfort, stability, and devotion. But the affection isn't about intimacy. It's about dependency. The intensity is designed to bond you to them quickly. So when things shift, you'll cling to what you thought the relationship was. Stage 2, tension building. Then something changes. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. Their tone sharpens, their patience shortens. You begin adjusting your behavior to avoid setting them off. Sarcastic remarks, dismissive jokes, or sudden coldness leave you unsettled. You blame yourself, thinking maybe you're the problem. But these aren't just mood swings. This is your body responding to emotional instability. You might hear, "You're too sensitive. It was a joke. I said that because I care about you. You're always looking for problems. If you cared about me, you'd do what I asked." These comments slowly erode your self-trust, and they prepare you to doubt your instincts when the real harm begins. Stage 3, the incident, the most dangerous stage. This is where the tension erupts into harm. But harm doesn't always mean hitting. It can look like verbal abuse, name-calling, threats, yelling, emotional abuse, silent treatment, withdrawal, isolation, financial abuse, taking or controlling your money, physical violence, throwing objects, slamming doors, hitting, or psychological abuse, guilt tripping, manipulation, gaslighting. Gaslighting especially is designed to sever your connection to your inner truth. If you stand up for yourself, they'll twist your words, deny what happened, or make you feel irrational. This is also known as DARVO. It stands for deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. It's a manipulation tactic where someone denies their harmful behavior, attacks the person pointing it out, and then shifts the blame onto the victim, making them seem like the wrongdoer. This is often used to avoid accountability and confuse the situation. You might start thinking, maybe I did overreact. Maybe I am too much. Maybe it really was my fault. But that's the trauma talking. Gaslighting is meant to break your trust in yourself, and that damage doesn't heal overnight, but healing is possible. Your intuition isn't gone, it's just buried under layers of survival. This stage is the most dangerous because it's when the abuse escalates and you lose yourself and your self-trust, which binds you to the abuser. They don't want loyalty or love, they want control and compliance. But even when part of you can see the manipulation and unfairness and wants to leave, this next stage makes it difficult because of stage 4, reconciliation. After the incident, the abuser often becomes affectionate again, apologizing, crying, or blaming stress. You might hear, "You know I love you. It'll never happen again. I was just overwhelmed." Their kindness may feel comforting. You wanna believe it. The highs and lows become emotionally addictive. That's trauma bonding, when the brain links affection to relief after pain. It creates a chemical confusion. You start craving their love to heal the harm they caused, but this isn't love. It's emotional survival. And once you understand that, the illusion starts to crack. Stage 5, calm. Everything seems to settle. They may act attentive again, or at least stop the harm. You start to think, maybe it was a one-time thing. Maybe you're finally okay. But this calm isn't healing. It's the reset before the next loop. During this time, the abuser often minimizes what happened, blames you or outside stress, makes excuses or avoids accountability. This is when learned helplessness sets in. You've tried talking, compromising, pleasing, nothing worked, and so part of you starts to believe there's no point trying anymore. But let's be clear, you are not helpless. You're tired. You are not broken. You've been worn down. The longer the cycle continues, the harder it becomes to see the exit, but clarity can change everything. Rebuilding begins with truth. If any part of this cycle feels familiar to you, please know you're not crazy and you're not weak, and you are absolutely not to blame. You've been surviving something that was designed to confuse you, and survival can make you do whatever it takes to stay safe, including doubting yourself. But healing is possible. You can learn to trust yourself again. You can feel safe in your own mind and body, and you can begin again. Even watching this video is a step toward truth, toward safety, toward you. Have you ever seen or experienced a relationship like this? If you feel safe doing so, share your story in the comments below. Your truth may help someone else find theirs. If this video brought you clarity, please like it, share it, and subscribe for more insight, validation, and healing. Thank you so much for being here. Your presence helps us grow a more compassionate and informed community. You matter. You are not alone, and you are never too far gone to begin again.